It has been busy at Humboldt State right here in Lumberjack Arena. 8 games over the course of 2 weeks, and our own Peter Brewer was on the spot getting all the action. Peter, let's kick it to you.
Basketball is back on the North Coast. After starting their seasons on the road, both the men's and women's basketball teams came back to Lumberjack Arena to start their home opener December 3rd against Cal State LA.
I thought for the first time, I thought we played as hard as we need to play and not kind of cool breezing it out there. So I was proud of that. I told them beforehand, whether we won or lost, that we were going to play hard, and I could be happy about that. And we played hard, and we happened to win. Funny how that works. We don't need to be a one-game wonder. We need to be able to bring that kind of intensity, that kind of energy every game this year. And because you look out there, we're not the biggest team in the world, not the most athletic team in the world, although we have some guys that every once in a while does something athletic. And I know they're very proud of themselves tonight. They played hard, which is what we wanted to do starting out the game. They should be proud of themselves. I think they played very good, played hard.
The Jacks prevailed against CSU LA with the final score 77-60, and just 2 days later, the Jacks faced CSU Dominguez Hills, who finished in a 3-way tie atop the CCAA just last year.
The parity of this league is really tough. You can't take any game off. That's a huge key, but also we need to prove to ourselves that we're the team we want to be. More than anything, we wanted to come out, play hard, and just improve.
The first weekend, we're 2-0 in league. That's pretty good. I think we made some progress, but overall, I'm real proud of our guys, and we played with more toughness and more tenacity this weekend.
The final score of the game was the Jacks 76 and CSU Dominguez Hills 58. Just a week later, the Jacks would face another CCAA foe in Sonoma State, and although the Jacks were heavily favored in the game, Sonoma State came out firing at Lumberjack Arena, taking victory 65-50.
We thought some of our players thought it was going to be easy. Somebody forgot to tell Sonoma, and so if we had won that game, it would have been a travesty. I believe in if you got to win, you got to go take it. You got to go out and really earn it. And there's nothing that we did tonight except for that first minute that earned it.
Last season, the Humboldt State women's basketball team set a program record when they finished league play with a record of 16-4. With a victory already on the road against Sonoma State, the Jacks would kick off their home opener with 5 games in just 2 weeks, their first being against CSU LA. Leading scorer Brittany Taylor came into the game averaging over 16 points a contest, but against the Golden Eagles could only manage 6. Bree Hasley, Paige Peterson, and Katie Richards all answered the call, leading the Jacks to victory 68-52. On Saturday, they played CSU Dominguez Hills, looking for redemption.
We beat them twice last year and then lost to them in the championship game and in a game that we definitely should have won. So it was it's like redemption for us, and we were really amped up before the game, and we have been looking forward to this game for a couple weeks.
It felt really good. Like Brittany said, we had a lot of good vibes going into this game. We were all really pumped up, really prepared for it, and we were kind of ready to give the crowd a real show and show them what we like to play like, and this was definitely a better showing of our character as a team, and I think we definitely brought it today.
Although the Jacks won 65-46, starting point guard Paige Peterson went down with a sprained ankle just minutes into the second half. Paige Peterson would be out for 3 games, but the Jacks still had games to play, starting on Tuesday against Sonoma State, a team the Jacks had already beaten. Last time these two teams met, the Jacks were down by 1 point at halftime, but outscored Sonoma State by 30 points in the second half to claim victory. This game, Sonoma State came out to an early lead, and the Jacks had to fight back to win 77-59.
I thought Sonoma played really well. They shot very well to start the game, and it seemed like they hit every open look that they had. And I just felt that our team did a nice job of keeping their composure and always believing that we were going to come back.
After winning 3 games in only 5 days, the Humboldt State women's basketball team was not done yet. On the 11th and 12th of December, the Humboldt State women's team hosted the Humboldt Classic Invitational, their first game on Friday being against Notre Dame de Namur. And although the Jacks grabbed a 27-point halftime lead, Notre Dame fought back, making it very, very close in the second half.
I thought that Notre Dame did a nice job in the second half of not given up. They worked hard all game. They continued to, they dictated in the second half, and they beat us. We didn't play with any sense of urgency in the second half. It was like we were, just hoping the clock would run out and the game would be over, and I didn't feel like we played very well at all.
HSU hung on to win with the final score of 71-60. Their real test of the tournament would come Saturday against Northwest Nazarene, a team that was regionally ranked along with the HSU Jacks last year in the Western Regional Tournament. Northwest Nazarene struggled in their victory Friday night against Cal State Stanislaus, but against the Lumberjacks on Saturday night, Northwest Nazarene had no problem. They were near perfect in the first half and came out to a 47-17 halftime lead. In the second half, however, the resilient Humboldt State team stormed back, showing tremendous heart in the second half. However, they came up short on victory.
I just think finally when one of our shots dropped and then we went into a full court defense and we got that first steal, and we just got really into it because we knew that was the momentum swing that we were looking for. And we got a couple steals for conversions. We got and ones, which pumped us up a lot more. It got the crowd into it. It got our bench into it. And we really fed off of that energy. And we tried to keep that momentum going as long as possible, especially definitely through our full court defense, because we were all, really athletic players. And we really flew around and got a lot of tips and steals out of it.
I feel better about this loss than actually our win last night, as far as how we played and how we finished the game. We really showed a lot of character in the second half and a lot of resiliency. Tried to come back, but we just dug ourselves too big of a hole.
The women's basketball team's next game is January 2nd against CSU Monterey Bay, and this weekend the men's team hosts the DeBenny tournament at Lumberjack Arena.
Warm up to savings on a new Lopi or Vermont casting stove at Schaefer's Ace Hardware in Henderson Center. The stove department has been remodeled and features the latest stoves with the latest technology. Ask about a tax credit on qualifying stoves at Schaefer's. Fixing up your home has never been easier with quality Ace and Benjamin Moore paints from Schaefer's Paint Department. Pick out your colors and let the helpful Ace consultants make it happen. Eureka's helpful hardware place for stoves, paint, and much more. Schaefer's Ace Hardware in Henderson Center, Eureka.
Dustin, what are you doing on the field?
Lumberjack for life.
But you don't play for the Lumberjacks anymore.
Look, HSU football gave me and my teammates a great college experience and prepared us for life off the field. By going to hsujacks.com, click on Donate, then click on JFan, I Can Give, so you and our future teammates can better experience life as a Jack. And it's so easy, even a football player could do it.
Join the tradition of Jacks football. Become a teammate at hsujacks.com.